Hey everybody, Logan here. Looks like we got some Pokemon X Horipad or Horipad X Pokemon news today. So apparently people have been really looking up and looking into the Horipad Turbo as of late for the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. And well, maybe it's because of this. So Horipad has announced some new ones, and I'm actually liking the way they look. Too bad they're still missing a lot of key features. So they're up on Horipad's site. Let me show you right now. We'll go over a couple ones and see if they're right for you, because right now they've even released some new ones at Target. But let's take a look at the Pokemon stuff. Alright, so first we show up on their website here, and it shows Horipad Turbo Gengar and Mimikyu. And I like this one. It's actually got a clear smoked look, but with the controller being as empty as it is, I wonder how that's going to look in person, but we'll take a look closer in just a moment. We also have the Pokemon Adventure Pack, same characters, but this one is a case. Then we have the Horipad Turbo with Eevee Cottage Core. Now this one's already available at Target if you guys are looking for it. I did see it the other day. I didn't pick it up. It is $39.99. It's the same as the black one I reviewed, so I didn't think there was much of a reason for me to purchase that one. Now they also have this as well, the puff pouch for your Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, so you can put those in there and travel with it all cutesy and whatnot. And then, well, back to the camera. So this camera did take a price cut, so it's now down to $39, which is good because it's only 720p. But let's go back to the Gengar one. Let's click on this one. Now it is a bit more expensive. The other ones retail, the Eevee and the other ones available at Target, which are pastel green, pastel pink, and pastel blue. Those are $39.99. This one seems to be a bit more expensive. I don't see anything about a release date, but as you can see, it does have that clear smoke look to it. We know it's not going to have a lot of the features. It is a wireless controller, and look at that. It says it's for Switch 2, but it does now have a camera button, home button, capture button, plus minus, ABXY, but there's no rumble. There's no NFC. There's no console wake. So keep that in mind. You are paying, well, we now see the Switch 2 Pro controllers on average are about $90 if you're checking at Target or Best Buy. So it is rather expensive. That's weird that that stick is moved in that image, in all the images. Interesting. Sorry, I just noticed that and I thought that was rather weird. So you do have, it says Switch, Nintendo Switch 2 and PC. That's a little button on the bottom, but it's pretty much a Switch 1 controller. You can use it as well. But I'm almost sure that when you plug this in, it's going to be recognized as a Switch 2 controller, just like the Power A ones. So you do have your back buttons, your flappy left and flappy right. They actually put FL. Flappy left, flappy right. Thank you for embracing the flappy paddles, Horipad. Then you have your settings buttons and turbo functionality or programmable functionality back there. So it looks to be the same. Now this is going to be available at Best Buy then. So I might pick this one up just because of the design. My wife does like Mimikyu, even though she's a bigger Pikachu fan. But she does love purple, and she did like the Gengar controller that was sent to me by a third-party company. I might just pick this one up. I do like the design, and it is different enough that I might review this. So let's take a look. It's showing a number of the features here. Features includes wired controller for Switch 2, includes C button programmable, rear buttons, and turbo function. Assign buttons function freely with onboard assign mode. Okay, so that was the button in the back. Featuring Gengar and Mimikyu from Pokemon officially licensed. So that's why whenever you see officially licensed by Nintendo, you're not going to get NFC or rumble, and sometimes you'll get gyro, but not usually. For some reason in these new ones, they've seemed to take out those 3 features, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just they want you, if you want the full experience, you got to get a Switch 2 Pro controller. But there are a number of third-party unlicensed ones where you can get a lot of those features, but you're not going to get the fun Pokemon stuff. So otherwise, it's all pretty much the same. You got your turbo functionality. You've got adjustable dead zones. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that's pretty good. Assign functionality, so you can swap the buttons. That's nifty if you're going to be using it on PC. All right, so it is available at Amazon as well, and it's $44. If you're looking at picking that up, I might check out Best Buy myself to see when this arrives in store and then cover it for you guys. But if we go back, let's take a look at the Eevee one. Like I said, this one is out. That's weird because on Target, I was at Target and it still said $39.99. It said the same price. So this says $44, so I'm assuming that's the MSRP, but like I said, my local Target had them all at the same price. Maybe it was on the wrong peg hook. I don't know, but it said Horipad Turbo, all $39.99. So it's pretty much the same thing. This one is available at Best Buy and Target. And if you like the cutesy stuff, hey, that's great. But if you're a Pokemon fan and you're not super into the cutesy stuff, I'd go with the Gengar Mimikyu. And then we will take a look just a moment at the other options. So let's go down here. Nintendo Switch 2. And I think it'll be here where you can see the other colors. No. So it might just be a Target exclusive, but as of right now, it's not listed on their website. But if you go to Target.com, you can definitely see it. Let's check one more thing, see if it popped up under Switch. No. So it did not. This is the one I have reviewed, the Horipad Turbo Zelda for the Switch, and I have reviewed the Horipad Turbo Black for Nintendo Switch 2. So if you guys are interested, you can watch those. I will link this one in the description below if you guys are interested in watching that a bit more. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Tell me, are you interested in the Horipad Turbo? A lot of people seem to be now. For some reason, there's a big spike in interest. And honestly, I'm hoping this new variant addresses some of my issues, mainly that the Horipad Turbo is extremely light. It feels very cheap, and I'm hoping they address that. Maybe they saw my video. I doubt it. But a number of people did, and that's really my big concern, that even just put some faux weights in there, and I think it might be a bit better. I do realize lighter controllers, depending on what you're doing, especially esports, are much better, but these are not directed towards that style of audience. So I'm just saying. But again, thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. No, hit that subscribe button. Like we always say, God bless each and every one of you, and be legendary. Thanks again.